Hello everyone, my name is Fusa and today we're going to talk about how to get started with Baldur's Gate 3 and its release day. And we're going to talk about the buttons around the map, what they're good for, and what you can do around this area, and a few tips and tricks to make your life way easier. Let's start with showing off this panel down here. Here we can choose to do an Unarmed Strike. Yeah, you can experiment with this to just stab in the ear. And also by just simply hovering your mouse above everything, you will get an understanding of what the abilities are doing. And also you can toggle a weapon set. For example, if you have multiple weapon sets, you can switch. Here we have, let's call them special actions. For example, you can jump and disengage. You can also dip, coat your weapon in the surface to deal additional damage. And also you can push somebody off a cliff. It can be really handy. And sadly we can't push here. Also, if you select shove, you can right click on your mouse to stop doing this action. We can also throw. We can throw our shield. Let's throw it on ourselves. And now we can also throw now we can also pick Sage Shield up by left clicking on it. If we want to move around, we can use arrow keys on your keyboard, these, but we can also use WASD as well. If you explore with your camera and you lose track of your character, you can also click on the character portrait and you will get back to your character. Pretty standard. Okay, and here we also have spell slots. And it will recharge on a long rest. We don't have any spell here right now. We are in the starting area. We're trying to do these tips without any spoilers. With these icons, we can lock, so we can't move around these hotkeys, but we can also unlock. So now we can move around however we want. And you can see there's a small number, or minus, depending on where you're putting them. But as you can see, there is no shortcuts here. So here we have 0, minus, equal. So when you're pressing on these on your keyboard, you will do that ability. And if you have numpad, whoops. Over here, here's your arrows, here's numpad. Activate num up here, and now you can do these abilities by pressing it. So it might get in handy to be able to do your abilities from the numpad. And here, you see this sign. You can make this bigger and smaller. You can do this even though it's locked. But you can't be able to move the abilities around. You can also flip between multiple sheets. Here you can see which sheet number we are on. And we can also unlock. This is your health bar. This is how many action points you have left. For example, enter turn-based mode. Now we have wasted this many points. 7 out of 9 left. And here goes also more points. So as you can see, we don't have enough movement. But here, everything that you do will be taken out of this bar, action bar. And also, if you hover here, the opportunity of attack. So if someone else would be moving and we have this, we would stab them. And if we want to end turn, we're happy. We can click here, or we can click leave turn base mode. And here we can see the watch is always turning. And next, here you will get notifications. Right now, I don't have any notifications up, but when you explore, do different interactions, there will be notifications up here that will help you out. And by right-clicking on different objects, we can get different options. For example, here, when I did a right-click, we can use. And we can't throw, it's too heavy. But it could also say examine or other options. But we could click use. And we did get restored. And here we can also see that we can hover over the different objects, and it will tell to the left that fire deals 1d4 fire damage per turn. So there's a lot of notifications going on. And now maybe the most fun part, you can use the scroll to zoom in here. We can zoom out, but same goes for the map, but you have to move your mouse above to the map. You can also adjust the map on minus and plus here, or just use your mouse. Underneath, if you have camp, go to camp and end today. We can also take a short rest if we're damaged, and we would have healed 4. Underneath, we have fast travel. And with this fast travel button, you can travel between different fast travel spots. In-game menu, we're getting it here. You can also press ESC. And here we get the map, journal, but you can also see the letter a letter up there that's yellow. It will tell you the shortcut on the keyboard. So it's a great way to learn which tangents on the keyboard you should be using. So for example, toggle character sheet. Super useful. You're getting everything that you need. And here you get the basic information of your character, our inventory, character sheet, race, elven weapon training, dark vision, elf, high elf, and here we also see our spell book. We can also alter everything up here. Instead of tabbing out every time and switch with the map, we have all the possibilities up here. And when we are in our journal, here we have the quests, dialogue. There is no dialogue, but here we can see by date and by region. So it's a great filter. And tutorials. Here we can have basic movement. There's a nice video clip helping out. Camera, passive skill checks, jump, and I would recommend it maybe to check these out. You don't have to watch all of them at once, but take a few at a time. Play a little bit, watch a few more tutorial clips. Because it might feel annoying, but to get the basic understanding from the beginning will make your adventure way more easy. My name is Fusa, and I hope you enjoyed this beginner guide. And if you want live content about Baldurs Gate 3, feel free to check out my Twitch channel. Or if you want more beginner-friendly tutorials, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be making them short and as beginner-friendly as possible. Thank you for watching, and feel free to subscribe to the channel for more, and leave a like and also write down in the comments what you want to see next. Thank you.